tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They're hot as can be. Winners of 8 of their last 9 games.
I don't know if you'd call this start a surprise exactly, but they've proven that they're going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with anybody.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. Baby. This will be a touchback, and it comes. To the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. 10, touchdown. 55. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack, baby.
Big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
I got you. Watch the set.
Second down, here's Haskins. And Brown's got it. Complete. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5. Up to the 25-yard line.
Get him, boy.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Third down, here's Haskins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood what the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bring up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Let's go, boys, bring it out.
Rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Hey, stop. Let's go. Let's convert. Even.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Let's go.
Showing
the numbers for him from a week ago. 10 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, baby.
That was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success. And we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect their defensive front to be somewhat.
On 2nd down now. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under attack. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now this throw caught left side. 23 yards, the final tally.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Go, Mike. Ready.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Right at the 40. Davis to throw it. Will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he works it past the 30. Let's to the 25.
Let's go.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I think it all came together there. Breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. And a peek down at the offense for Tampa Bay.
And the big key is going to be how can these wide... create separation from the defensive backs, because we've seen some early success in the passing game in this one, and that's going to need to continue.
Once again, they come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Pick up the ball.
Jameis again.
Let's go, one more.
This throw caught right around the 6. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
I'm coming for you, son. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Let me go. Go ahead, go.
On play action, Winston. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone.
There we go, there we go. There we go. That's the touchdown, that's it. There you go.
6 yards away. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go down the field and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get turned it all loose.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their families don't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for, is that word that some people don't want to hear. But it's pride.
He's going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Get out in some games and feel better about themselves, despite the fact that they're trying to get the playoffs.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Set. 22, Jet Bomber. 22, Jet Bomber.
This guy's his first carry of the game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one on the line of scrimmage. Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Haskins slings this deep from the corner, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter doing pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team. And that's good. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to get back to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
Let's go.
Play action. Winston. And his throw here is incomplete. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll and chip away at their timing.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
These babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Check 3.
Check it back.
Away, incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Well, look at Washington as they come onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up the first down and change that momentum?
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They run the counter. Browns. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incorrect on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Well, a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st down. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Fielded at the 20. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard play. Not too shabby. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
You don't want it.
Check three, check three, check three.
Let him go.
To throw, Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ready.
An
Black
incomplete
25.
pass on first down.
Come
That
on out
leads
here.
to
Come
a
get some.
2nd and 10.
Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Hey, let's get a conversion. Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Let's go.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
He's got it.
Me and you.
Man on the
Switch
run
it, switch
route.
it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
And they get it down.
That's a what.
Takes it across
That's
the
a what.
40-yard
That's a what.
line.
That's a what.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Even. Let's go.
They'll try to onside. Simpson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Even.
Hatchet. Hatchet.
Kill. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on
Check 99.
4th and 1.
Check 99. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Silver.
Now Winston on 4th down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
You better be ready next time.
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, the D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on.
Push him back.
Was that called before the play? Or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz. And in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let him know.
They go play action with Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the positioning, sometimes it's like in the right spot. Head force incompletion.
Had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that big-time athletes all along. But their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
That's ready.
Play to
Black
start
22.
him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Black 53. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Let him go. Wait,
Winston now.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
He goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series.
That's how we do it.
The biggest one of all.
White 25.
Do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
Flip.
Not at all.
Now a second down throw for Winston. And he will find his man on the outside. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Joker. Check.
Play action now. Winston. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 36.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Stay with your man.
Check four. Follow. Let him go. Check out.
Second down. It's Simpson. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's what linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Here we go.
Receiving now in his first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
First down, Winston.
Check 24. Check 24.
Here it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Come on, baby, let's go.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines have the pass blocker out on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people.
Six guys.
Here's Winston. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. From 3 yards out, as the Buccaneers tack onto their lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes, because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against it. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit. They'll start things out in first and 10. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Back 55, back 55. Shut up.
Now Haskins to throw on second down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
All day, baby. All day. We coming all day.
Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway.
Check back, check back.
He was able to get the back to the quarterback and put him on the ground. He's going to have to put him on something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense up. Come on, fellas. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Jameis Winston and the rest of the Bucs set to begin this next drive. He's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they feel really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was just saying, now he wants the first half.
Yo, Trip is here, baby. Yo, Trip is here.
Field, folks. He wants that type of celebration. It's easy to see when we review this. The ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Let's go.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Single, slop. Hey, you're on an
Even.
Hey,
Let me go.
First and 10, Winston. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Watch the whip.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Come on. Let's go.
Again, it's Winston.
Don't be scared of it.
So left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not
That's it,
before
baby.
he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
My ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So a decent game.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20.
5 on the 50. Let's go.
They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
You ain't.
Sonny.
Throwing on second and long. Winston. And he's got a
Check 26, check 26.
Again. It's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. Third and 5. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? Black 25.
36.
Hey, thump. Let's go.
65.
Let me go. Watch twist. Easy. Hey. Check.
James now on first down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Five on the 50.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm down.
Here's Winston. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt their time.
Winston. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 3 touchdown passes now. The ball game for James Winston as the Buccaneers tack onto their lead.
Coach talked about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off the squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. As this unit comes back out there, let's focus in on Darius Geis. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
You know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? A good spot to throw, and indeed they'll come out with 4 wide receivers here on second and inches. Now it's Haskins. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit,
Tight down. There you go.
throw off a play. Look like he's way too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second as he thought it just couldn't stay in bounds. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 10. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They were winners last week, defeating the New York Giants. They lead this one as well right now as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And again, this time to the 10. And he powers his way up past the 30. And he'll pick up a 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. 25, check 25. Easy. 49, check 49. Check. Let him go. Check 9.
Winston. It's caught. Jones.
Pass interference. Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Ready? White 25.
36.
Wait up.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Let him go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's got it across the midfield, strengthened into Washington territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd and a yard, Winston. There's that man again, it's complete. He's into the end zone.
Touchdown, baby, let's go. Let's go.
Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just run them over.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, it's Haskins from the corner, and he's got him. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Okay, baby,
It's a 4-yard loss. Really sets him back now for 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play. And it's a 2nd and long. And right here, that's complete. And he had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped. And now time to be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. 3rd down, here's Haskins. He's got a 1st down and inside the midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield straight. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
From midfield now, Haskins. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion. We're just shy of the marker. On play action, Haskins. He gets it in the hands of Geis. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also have one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those two.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Second down, Haskins. He will be hit from behind and run over.
They can't stop us, baby. Every time it's a sack. Come on, fellas.
Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm back.
Now Haskins, 41. That's complete.
Here comes the
Get it down
ball.
to the 33-yard line
I
here.
see you.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Winston. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Come on now, let's go.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw again on second down. Winston. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Montez Sweat make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Redskins on third down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Keep it up, guys.
Working out of the gun. Winston. A quick throw here, that's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
There was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Winston now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. From the gun, Winston. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
And it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yards after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, Not only the DB's going to throw their verbal trash there, when they get back to the huddle, we have a few words to say to their QB.
There on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They go play action. Winston. And he hits it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. From 21 yards away as the Buccaneers take on the lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here come the Redskins now. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that's quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
They stay on the ground. Guys again. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Haskins will throw. And fine grab, complete. And he'll be taken down before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Elsewhere, a 3rd quarter score. And the Falcons have opened up the lead there to a couple of scores. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Haskins. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they'll come up on 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Right there.
Haskins, incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play the games down.
And Graham's got it. Clean. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Let's go.
And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's tied for 6 now, throwing the ball on this drive. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Last stop. Ready. Put up. Check 55 to mine.
Check 50, fight it.
Passes on third down. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And they keep those sticks moving forward that time with a gain of 3. On first down, this is Geis. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of C-ball.
Again, the run again is Geis. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. On third down, Haskins. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Here we go.
Exactly
Here we go.
right. They've been outplayed.
Here we go.
But like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
We have to put in a big run for what we've seen.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Now the first throw for the backup. Throw left side complete. That's Hayes. And all the way to the opposite 48.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get it done. Let's go. Let's go.
Time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. Boy, another big play late here for offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them, and that's been a real issue for them during this game.
Watch the shift.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
A first down here for Smith, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
53. Out, out, out.
Now. This is Wilson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's it, baby.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up. Ready, go.
They start on the ground twice, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 13, Haskins. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. The connection made. It's Graham. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Now Haskins to throw. Dumps it off for Nice. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Well, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing again, here's Haskins. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Let's go.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So 1st and 10 now on the 30. Here's Haskins to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Let's go.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Bucs, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And